Alright everybody, today we're going to unbox the Fimi X8SE. This is a classic. It's already a classic. It's got lots of stuff on it. So let's just get it out of here and check it out. There's how it comes, right there. There's a packing list up here. There's the QR code for the app, for the Navi app. You need that. Here's the manual, and that has the QR code on there also. So it's got you all covered. And then there's a warranty and condition requirements and stuff like that. You know, nothing important. Nothing important. Here's the quadcopter right here, and there's the little gimbal guard that's on it. There's the optical flow sensor and the little sonar on the bottom. Here's the heat sink. Now if you want to compare this, we got the Mavic Pro right over here. So they're pretty comparable in size and weight. Let's check that out real quick. This is sitting at 758, and that's with that little guard on there. But I also have the cover on here, and this is 758.5, and this one was 758.8. Wow. Okay, so they're identical as far as weight goes. The Mavic Pro and the Fimi X8, they're identical in weight. So let's just pop that little guard off of there, crack it open. Oh, you got to do the back first. Or the front first. There it is right there. The battery pops right out like that, and it's a big battery from what I remember. It's a 4,500 milliamp hour. There's the label. There's the gimbal right there, the camera, and the optical flow sensor and the sonar. There's a light in the back. It has this little door on the side. Has a spot for your micro SD card. It has a micro USB plug. It has a reset button. I'm going to show you all the script. This little flap's in the way. Right there. There's a little reset button right there. And then there's one of those little Wi-Fi switches like the Mavic Pro has, where you can switch it between Wi-Fi control and RC control. So that's pretty neat if you want to go that route and fly it around with your phone. But let me tell you, you won't want to. Okay, so you won't want to do that once you get this going. And the battery, it has the indicator button on here. You press that to test to see how much power you have left in the battery. And that just clicks right in there. Actually, it's just like the Mavic Pros. Same thing. It even has the same little notches on there. You can see that here on the side. See those notches right there and those notches right there? It's pretty identical as far as the battery placement and the size. You can see that, the size. They're pretty close. Pretty close. So that'll give you a good heads up on the story with that as far as the size is. So you're basically looking at a Mavic Pro. And I think there is some obstacle avoidance in the front here. I'm not positive, but I think there is. Then you got the transmitter, which looks pretty nice right here. And that opens up like that. You could slide like a iPad mini in there. You could fit that in there. That's pretty wide. Then you have the little stick things for the joysticks. They come out right here. And they screw in there like that. So there that is. Then you got some dials on here. One of them, I think the left one is going to be for the gimbal, and the right one is going to be for the camera setting. You know, your EV setting, your brightness and all that. Here's a little joystick on here. I'm not sure what that's for. Here's the power. Here's a takeoff and land right here. Power button here. And then there's a little return to home switch right there. So it's pretty loaded with features. And then it's got a couple buttons here on the back. You might be able to program them. I'm not sure. You know, I haven't messed with it yet, so I'm not sure what that does. And then here we got some props. Here's a set of props right here. Here's the charger. And it just... one of these deals, you just take this and slide it over there like that. Just like that. And then plug the power cord on the end of it. And it's that standard figure 8 power cord that's on everything in the world. From toasters to PS4s to you name it. It's on everything. Here's some more props. So I got a whole set of props here. There's at least one set. Okay, so they give you 2 extra props because I've got 6 of them right here. Here's 3 in this bag and 3 in this bag. So they give you 2 extra. There is the cord, the power cord, and of course it has the Euro or Chinese deal there. I don't know, I'm not sure which one that is, but it doesn't work for me, so I'll have to get the adapter, dig that out. But I have them readily available. Or I'll just take the, you know what, I'll just plug the one from my Mavic Pro or whatever and stick that in there. I won't even mess with that. Then here's your little phone hookups. So you got USB-C, micro USB, and lightning, which I will need the lightning. Let me get the paper off of there. Let me go grab the phone. I'll be right back. You put the plug into the phone here like that. This is kind of like the Xeno. Okay? Almost the same setup as the Xeno. So that goes in there. Then you slide the phone in here. And then the other part of the USB cable slides into this little jack right inside here. So there it goes. It's all slid in there. I mean, it seems to fit okay, you know. It seems to be all right. We'll see. We'll see when I mess around with it a little bit. So let's turn it on real quick. Well, hold on. One thing. First things first. Let's put some props on it. Let me see these props. Okay. The props have a little dash on here, on the leg. You'll see this little dash. And that corresponds with the dash that's on the prop. Right there. So that tells you how to do it. And it's just the standard ones you just push in and turn. You know, it's very simple. I mean, this couldn't be any easier, okay? Actually, it's the same as the A3, the props. Yeah, that's easy as pie. Okay. Okay, we got the gimbal cover off of there. Let's start it up. Turn on the transmitter. Let's let that warm up for a second. Let's see if it's ready to... No, it's not bound up yet. Okay, so I started the motor, so you heard that. Okay, so then we fire up the app here. I'm not going to do the firmware download at this moment. I'll do that over at the house. I'll just cancel that. I'm just going to enter the device. Guess this will be put off till later. I had to come outside here to finish the unboxing because on my Fimi X8 this cable was no good. The lightning cable for the controller, you know, the one they give you to plug into the transmitter. So it would never bind to the video or anything. And when I pulled it up, and I stopped the video, but when I pulled it apart, it fell apart. So it was never any good from the beginning, you know. So here's the little piece here that went in here. And then when I pulled it apart, this part stuck in the phone. And believe me, it was a big pain to get that out of there, but I got it out, so... This cable was no good, so, and I'm not returning it for that. I just went and got another cable to stick in there, so anyway, you know, I always like to take them up for a minute in the unboxing, so we'll just have to do it here. I'll just take it up for a minute here, because I haven't flown it yet. I haven't even taken it off in the house. I just armed up the motors. So it says I got 11 satellites. It's very cloudy. You can't see any sky up there. It's extremely hot. It's in the 90s. I'm boiling. That's why I'm not staying. It's windy. We're supposed to be getting storms, and it's going to be in the 90s and humidity and ugh. So I don't think I'm going to be getting out shooting any videos outside this weekend. But at least we can take it up here for a couple minutes. Let's start some video. Let's take off. Ugh, God. says 10 satellites. Well, like I said, I haven't messed with it yet, so I don't know. I haven't flown it. So that's the button for the gimbal there. I'm just letting the wind bounce it around a little bit. As you can see by the trees, it's quite breezy. So we're just going to let this wind bounce it around, which it's doing a very good job of that. Yes, it's quite breezy, but so what? I want to see how the video looks from that being in that breeze too. Look at it. Oh, it's really fighting that off. Okay, so it's got 16 satellites now. Okay. It's hard for me to tell. Let me see if I get that lower, it'll go into that. It's hard for me to tell how long the video's been recorded. It's right in that, the clock is right in the blue part of the sky, and I can't see it. I can't see it. Oh well. Like I said, we're just breaking it in here for a minute, because I'm going somewhere where it's cool, okay? I'm not staying out here. Boy, it really flies similar to the Xeno. It feels like the Xeno when it's flying. Oh yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Okay, let me try this Smart Track. Hold on. Let me get it out here a little bit. I'm in this little park, so I'm not going to do any of these dronies or any of this stuff. I'll do a little follow me, but that's about it. Okay, well, it's doing that. So that worked. I stopped it like a doofus. So all you got to do is draw a little box around whatever, and it's going to track you like that. So that works out okay, no biggie. Easy stuff with that one. Now, I don't know what these other ones mean. Smart Track Trace, I don't know. Oh, it lost me because I moved the stick. I wanted to see if it would. So I don't know about that one. That don't seem too hot. Okay, I don't want to do that. I was going to do an orbit, but I don't know. So tight in here. This park is very small. Let me see what the waypoints look like. Okay, that don't look like it would be too hard. Alright, I'm boiling. That's enough for me. Ugh. So anyway, now you know why I didn't finish the review inside. That part was bad. Let me cut the video. It actually went for 7 minutes. That's good enough. That's good enough for me. It's just way too hot to be out here. And my little $5 cable worked fine, so I'm not worried about it. Alright guys, whew. I'll talk to you later. Have a nice day.